I think it came from that direction.
You knew Cowboy has got things under control. Come on, let's be on our way.
What's that thing doing here?
Looks like a section corner to me.
Sure it is, but who put it there? Who's been around here while I was away?
Nobody. Nobody at all. Oh, except a couple of fellows with a queer-looking contraption. It looked like one of them telescope things.
You mean surveyor?
Yeah, that's it. I know it had something to do about looking.
I wonder what it means. Well, we'll soon find out. Let's see if we can pick up any sign of the armor that fired that shot. I figured it came from about over there. And he used a 30-30. There's his tracks. He got on his horse and went over that hill.
You'll be telling me next that he had red hair and was cross-eyed.
He was a poor shot. Well, it's getting too late to trail him. I'll have a go at it in the morning. Say, what did I hire you for?
For me? What, to cook?
Well, get to it.
Yeah.
Here, that way.
Oh, we do live over there. There ain't no good gonna come and you trailing whoever fired that shot yesterday.
Why? Was he a friend of yours?
Well, if he meant it for Bull Burke, he was. Even if he did miss.
This range is no place for bushwhackers.
Well, he wouldn't have been a bushwhacker if he'd have got Bull.
Maybe he was gunning for Mr. Reynolds. He being my new boss, I ought to look into it.
I got full bit says he'll never boss you.
What do you mean by that?
Just one of my hunches.
No title, you say? Me and Mary starved and slaved for this bit of land. We lived here before there was a cow in the country. Built the first cabin in the valley. And have been here ever since. That's title enough for me.
You'll find out how much title there is.
What's wrong, Murdoch?
Lon, these hombres is trying to run a sandy on me. They're telling me we ain't got no right to live here.
Well, what do you care what they say? It's too thin to get up a sweat over. Is it necessary to stir up folks by running your survey lines? Just where do you fit in anyway?
Doesn't look like we do.
Why don't we? We're surveying the Reynolds Range, and this is part of it.
You haven't made a deal to sell out, have you?
Sell? Of course I ain't. Nor even talking about selling. Things has been happening since you went away, Lon. Yesterday, Jeff Reynolds come here with that gun-toting foreman of his. He told me he'd bought the whole valley and was sending surveyors in here to run the lines. Asked me not to interfere. I run him out of here and rode off toward your place.
Pa, don't get so riled.
I always trusted Reynolds, but he's changed. And he's up to something mighty crooked now.
Take it easy. Maybe there's some misunderstanding that straight talk can unravel. Suppose you gents come clean on what you're doing. There's no reason why we can't talk this over.
We tried that on this old Longhorn, but nobody could tell him nothing. Now, here's the idea. Land on this side of the valley's been selected by the state as Lou lands.
What's Lou land?
They're lands the state traded the government out of, in place of school lands. They advertise them, then they put them up at auction. Reynolds bid them in, paid for them. Got a deed. That makes him owner of the whole valley.
Just where was this sale advertised?
In Lordsburg.
Lordsburg? There's nobody around here gets a paper from there.
Sure not. That's why it was advertised there. Why, what's the difference? All of you together couldn't raise enough cash to bid it in. Reynolds couldn't, he owns it. And yours along with it.
Lon, if Reynolds has done this, I know a cottonwood tree that'll be bearing cold fruit.
Go to it, old-timer. Anytime you're ready to decorate trees, you're plumb welcome.
Now, cut that talk. Every man in this valley has legal rights. If this land has been taken away from us, the courts will give it back.
Talk's cheap. It takes money to buy land. Reynolds expects a fight and is ready for it. Go on running your lines there.
Now, you listen to me. You're running way ahead of your shadow. This business may be as you say, but I doubt it. Yesterday, Jeff Reynolds appointed me as cattle boss, and I'm ordering you back to the ranch until this trouble is settled.
I'm taking orders from nobody but Bo Burke. And if you take that hog leg off, I'll think of your orders.
That suits me. I've been wanting to meet up with you again. Here, Tug. Stand back, Murdoch. Pick him up, and take him and your gadgets out of this valley.
We'll be back, but we won't come alone.
When you come, you better all wear tin shirts.
Now get going.
Lon, are you hurt?
Is it true that you're working for Reynolds?
Not if he's doing what they claim he is.
You sure plastered that bully, Lon. I was keeping them others covered.
Thanks, partner.
Will they take our home away from us?
How can they? We've got squatter rights, even though we haven't filed. Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Murdoch.
Come on, Mary.
If any of them fellas had made a move, I'd let them have it.
Gunfighting is a man's job, Tug.
And the time's come when I've got to use this gun.
You're just a kid. If you let your talk steer you into a killing, why, it'll brand you with a mark that'll never heal. You ought to saw the butt off of that gun and throw the barrel in the creek.
Not me. Before I get done, partner, I'm going to square things with that Jeff Reynolds for the things he said to my ma.
If I couldn't do a better job of it than you did yesterday, I'd turn it over to somebody else.
Might have known I couldn't have fooled you none. I missed all right, because this old 30-30 Pa gave me needed the dog files. But I won't miss next time, because I did the filing today.
Now, that's wrong, Tug. Trying to shoot a man in the back.
Rules don't apply to that man. You should have been here yesterday. He ordered us out of our cabin and then laughed when I tried to stop him. And then that foreman slapped me down.
Well, you ought to give it up anyway. This fight can't be settled by killing Jeff Reynolds.
I'm not so sure about that.
Even if it could be, you're not the one to do it. Taking a human life is a big contract for any man, let alone a kid like you. Now listen, if we're going to continue to be partners, you've got to give up this bushwhacking. Will you?
All right, if you say so.
That's fine. And I know you'll do it because you've never broken your word to me yet. Now, all you got to do is to keep your eyes open, and when you see anything, you come to me and we'll work it out together.
Swell.
Shake.
And Cardigan claims to be new cow boss here.
Yeah, I know all about that. He won't last long enough to draw his first wages. I told Mr. Porter all about it. He'll take care of it just like he does everything else.
Oh, you lot.
Come on in. We'll talk about the job.
We'll talk all right, but it won't be about the job.
Well, let's get inside anyhow.
Have a seat. Smoke?
No thanks.
What's on your mind, Lon?
I've heard a lot of things since I got back that are hard to believe, and I won't believe them until I give you a chance to deny them.
Well, what are they, Lon?
Mainly this, that you bought the whole valley by illegal trick and are going to evict the people on the east side.
Well, what if I did buy it? If I can get it cheap, it's my right, isn't it?
You mean you're going to rob your neighbors of all they have in the world, even if you have to spill blood to do it?
The law's back of me. If the folks want to fight, it's their loss.
If you thought you could bribe me by offering me that job, you were wrong.
You're making a big mistake if you turn it down.
You're making a bigger one, and I do turn it down. You've got hired killers to do your dirty work, so you don't need me.
I'm sorry, Lon. I meant it for your own good.
Then you're going through with this deal?
Let me go after him.
There's no rush. When Porter gives the word, that hombre's the first guy on my list.
What are you doing here, Bobby?
Daddy told me you were going to work for him, so I came over to help you pack.
It's all off. When he offered me that job and a chance to run my cattle with his, it made me happy. When I work for a man, he's got to be on the level.
On the level? Well, Lon, whatever's come over you? You know him better than most, and you know he's on the level.
I thought he was, until he told me he'd bought this whole valley and is going to evict all the people here.
Well, you must be mad. Well, he's mortgaged to the limit now from buying that range last summer. He couldn't take on anything else if he wanted to.
I don't blame you for standing up for your father, but if he goes through with what he says, men are going to die.
I don't believe you.
And ask him why he is having this valley surveyed and throwing the fear of guns into folks. Didn't he go to Lordsburg last week?
Yes.
Well, ask him what he was doing there. And when he tells you the answers, if he does, you tell him he's going to have a fight on his hands.
It's bad enough for you to say those things about him, but it's worse for you to believe them. I don't know why you're saying them, but I hate you, Ron Cardigan.
I told you I'd bet you 4 bits that Reynolds would never boss you.
What do you know about this?
Nothing yet, but I expect a lot.
Well, tell me.
Now, I got a reputation for shooting off my mouth now. But this time, I'm going to keep it plumb shut and work out things by thinking. What are you going to do?
I'm going to ride over to see Mr. Holbrook. I've got to talk with somebody that's got a good head.
Yeah, Well, you'll be needing good guns more than good heads. And I got old Betsy all filled up ready to blast. And she barks every time you speak to her.
I needn't have gone on that survey for all the good of it and come back here and find this.
The boys in the pool don't see no way out but fighting, Lon.
I know they don't, Mr. Holbrook, but it's my idea that a fight would spoil everything before we could explain our case to the proper authorities.
It'll come to that sooner or later, and when it does, the law won't be on our side.
Will you go to Lordsburg and look up the record of filing and verify the sale?
Sure. Not that I think it will do any good.
I'll see the other boys and try to keep them from starting anything. When did you get back?
Noon, day after tomorrow.
Good. Come to my place. I'll have the others there.
All right. I'll be leaving right away.
I ain't standing for nobody surveying my land. See how much they can take away from me.
You can't stop them with gunfire, Brown. Wait till we see what Holbrook finds out.
Well, if it is anybody but you asking it, Lon, I wouldn't wait a minute.
Good. Be at my place day after tomorrow at noon. If there's any loophole, Holbrook will find it. Now be at my place.
All right. We'll be there. Howdy, boys. Everybody got here, eh? Hey, here now. George. Hello, here comes. Hey, Lou.
What have you been up to?
Snooping around, adding up 2 and 2. But it still comes out 6.
Here comes Holbrook. What did you find out, Holbrook? What about my place? Learn anything?
Folks were up against it. Not one of us has made a filing, or those that took the land before us. Our land has been duly advertised by the state, sold on the courthouse steps, and paid for. The title rights are now in the name of...
We know who it is. Jeff Reynolds. Go on and say it.
You're right. Jeff Reynolds. He owns this valley from ridge to ridge. We're out 30 days after eviction notices are posted.
We're not out until we're down. Not until the last cartridge is spent, and some of the Reynolds stripe are too dead to enjoy their loot. I'm for riding after him right now. Who's with me?
We're all with you. Been with you right along, Murdoch.
Let's start now.
You can count on me.
Let's get going.
Hold on, folks. Let's don't let wild talk make us lose our heads. Let Mr. Holbrook tell us what else he found out. What about it? Have we any rights left at all?
We've got squatters' rights, but we're too late to file on them. I went to see a lawyer, and he told me that we might contest the sale and get it thrown out. And he wanted $1,000 before he'd turn a wheel.
Fella can buy a heap of cartridges for $1,000.
But ain't that much money in the whole pool.
If it comes to Gunsmoke, those of us that aren't killed will end up in jail. Let's round up everything we can and start shipping. We've got squatter rights, and the law will protect us.
If I had $1,000, I wouldn't trust it to the law shark. Before he gets started, we'd be ousted and our places burned.
While you're talking, Lon, suppose you tell us which side you're on. I still remember you saying Reynolds hired you as his wagon boss. That way, you got nothing to lose one way or the other. But me, I'd sure admire to know, am I going to fight with you or against you?
I'm not taking Reynolds' job, but if there's a peaceful way of settling this, I'm for it.
I reckon I know how you feel about it, Lon. There's none of us that likes this business, but they're crowding us into it. There's some of those on every one of our places. Folks who did their bit to earn what right we've got here in the valley. They'll be riding at our stirrups. We can't let them down, can we?
All right. Put it to a vote.
All right, boys. Have your say out loud as I call each man's name, so we'll know where you stand. What'll it be? Fight and maybe die for our rights? Or go to the law and starve to death? What do you say, Brown?
I'm backing my bets with the business end of a gun.
How about you, Murdoch?
Well, what's the use to vote? Why not make it unanimous to fight?
That's what we've been waiting for.
I've been wanting to get back and running for a long time.
We'll show them where we stand.
Well, that's the spirit, boys.
Well, I'll stick with you.
How about you, Lon?
I'll fight with you to the finish.
We knowed it, Lon.
That's talking. There'll be plenty of others on Boot Hill.
Yeah, and we'll put some more there.
Come on.
We'll show that.